Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here, and we are here, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the next episode of Carole. And Tuesday, this being episode 14. If you guys didn't know, we're actually streaming this right now on Twitch, live at the same time. So if you guys want to check some reactions out for me live, I am going to be doing that a lot more on Twitch. I know I haven't been doing it recently, but now that I'm caught up to everything and back, trying to get back into the groove, into the normal schedule, I am going to be streaming a lot more on Twitch. So make sure you guys are followed over there if that is your thing, if you want to. Not forcing you to, but I am going to be over there a lot more like we are for this episode of Carole Tuesday. Now, end of the previous episode, we got introduced to producer Tobe. Not really sure what to think about him yet, because the way he seems, he's like a psychotic. He was running around with what, like an axe or something, swinging it around, going crazy. And Gus was saying this man is some like legend or whatever. So we'll see what we have with him. He might have some surprises for us, because just his introduction as a whole, I guess, was a surprise, because they're saying he's a legend, and then we see he's just like some kind of maniac. So we'll see what happens with that. Also, the other thing in the previous episode, which I really liked, is how Carole Tuesday, well, it was really Gus that turned down the contract, right? Which I know some people would say like Gus hasn't really done anything, or Gus, like, why is Gus still managing Carole Tuesday? Him declining that contract in the previous episode was a good thing, in my opinion, because that just would have been like a black hole or a dark hole, for them, where they lose a lot of their creative freedom. And now that they're going to stay independent and kind of still feel things out, hey, maybe they stay independent, maybe they start their own brand or label, right? I could definitely see that happening. We'll see what happens with it, though. I did like that from the previous episode. Also, the introduction of Dan, who a lot of people are saying, oh, it's Carole's dad, which I guess would make the most sense. And with, I mean, how they introduced him, they gave us his name, and just I guess the point they're trying to make to the viewers, that this guy's going to be important, and the number one thing that we're all thinking about is Carole's dad. So there's that. Also, the thing with Tuesday's mom running for president, the whole anti-immigration thing, like they're setting up for a lot of plot points for the second half of the series, some dramatic ones at that too. So we're gonna see what we have with it. We're gonna hop into this 14th episode, everyone, and see what we got. Here we go. First thing I would be like, I was like, okay, this guy's definitely on drugs. Is he definitely who you're saying, Gus? That's him, the legend, Tobe. I'm starting to think he's legendary for something else. For being a maniac. Just chill. No, that Army of Two song was actually like great. What was he hearing? He's being pretty blunt. Yeah, that's what he just said to you. The kids are all right. Episode 14. Man, he has to chill with this axe, bro. He has to chill with this. He's gonna end up like hurting someone or hurting himself. If we haven't really heard or saw anything exactly why he's called a legend yet. Right, I need to see something. I need to hear something. You know? I'll turn your shit into the most polished shit. Damn. The most polished shit you've ever seen. How does that work? Sketchy, probably. To me. Oh, here we go. That's so fucked up. She's famous now. She's getting some buzz. So let's act like we're her Shame on these people. They not respect like the mind, the heart of a young girl like this, like, and them knowing that she doesn't have parents. Like, yo, Dan, where you at? Thank you. There he is. I knew it was gonna be him to stop him too. This has to be her dad. And if this actually is her dad, imagine like how he's feeling right now. See, this is the two different plot points that they're having revolving around our girls right now. It's like Carole and her dad or her family, her parents, where she came from, and then With Tuesday, it's her mom. Probably need to face her definitely, so that you can live your own life. Face that mother of yours to... That was pretty genuine. I like that. Social media. It's scary. It's great, but also scary. You see that all the time with artists. Like their songs get leaked when they don't want them to be out, or when they're not even out yet. She stood right up. Tao, I'm there. Oh, wait, what? It's like actually like a simulation of her. Like, it's not even like her. AI Angela? So she's not even really gonna be doing it. What? This is what I was talking about though. She's not gonna be needed anymore with this whole AI thing, like that creative control, that freedom. Yeah, this is what we saw in the previous episode. They're like thinking of other things they have to do to raise those votes and raise that reception, even if they don't really. Yeah, strong words and a strong will. So even if they don't mean it, if they're just saying those things, giving them what they want, it's sad because this is actually how like a lot of politics are. And not even just politics though, but like other things as well. Yo, Skip! Skip's here? Long time no see. Okay, so Skip's familiar with Tobe. Okay, so this gives me more hope for Tobe that he's actually like some real shit, you know? Time to squeeze out a great shit. A polished, shiny, nice shit. Yeah, that Skip on. It's been a while since I heard some Skip on bass, man. Okay. Okay, I'm already feeling this, man. Both of them in unison, yes. Yo, Tuesday! Love that expression. Okay, so this is more of the Army of Two song? Because we heard a little bit of it in the previous episode. Dude. Oh my gosh. Was that not good enough, Tobe? Look, they're sweating. They're sweating. And look how many cigs he's went through. It was shit. The finest shit there. Yeah, that was amazing. That might be my favorite song from them so far. Like, honestly, I can't believe Tobe passed you after just 52 takes. How long does it take for everyone else? Oh my gosh. Next, we record an album. Hey, yo, I like Tobe. He's obsessed with shit, though. He'd probably eat shit. He probably would, or he does. Oh, it's beautiful, man. I cannot wait for the masses to hear it. We talk. Oh, here we go. Maybe. A long time ago, I had a wife. She was frail, and though we had a child, we couldn't. This has to be Carole. On a snowy day, Christmas. My wife left the child with the church and died soon after. Yo, what? 17 years passed, and this is him and her right here. I almost gave up, but then I heard she was on Mars. Yo, this is it. I would be fine with just a glimpse of her. I just want to see her. I don't want any forgiveness. I don't want, like, I just want to see her. Damn. He's saying he'll come back. Can't they, like, write each other or something, though, now? Or, like, still somehow contact each other? No hug or anything? Or no, like... I guess that would be kind of weird. I don't know, but... Yo, it's like sad and happy because I feel so happy for her, but also like it's sad too. So that episode of Carole and Tuesday, man, they definitely punched us in the gut there a little bit at the end. Like getting us a little bit in our feels. Like I'm happy, but also like I'm happy for Carole, but also sad for her at the same time. Like honestly, with her dad, because now that she's met him and like realize, okay, this is actually my dad. Like then he leaves again or has to leave, because he's on parole and all that. So he's going back to prison. So and who knows how many years it's gonna be until he can see her again. But I mean, at least she knows, right? And and sees him, and he got to see her. Um, so that was definitely I like that. I like that with Dan and um with Carole. And I was saying like, can't they at least like write each other or something, or like still somehow stay in the contact? Maybe they do. I don't know if they go for that or not. But they didn't exchange any like information right there. So I don't know. Maybe there's a way they can still be in contact until they actually can see each other again, until he can come to Mars. But who knows? Maybe Carole and Tuesday like blow up so big that she comes to Earth, or who knows how it's gonna play with the whole Earth and Mars thing. We'll have to wait and see for that. So that was a big plot point that obviously they hit on with Carole, and we finally got into in this episode fully. And we still got the plot point with Tuesday and her mother, and the whole presidential campaign thing. So haven't wrapped that up yet or fully went into it or saw it conclude, or however you want to put it. So there's that. But the big thing, like besides that, with this episode was obviously Tobe. And that Army of Two song, it was good to see Skip again, by the way. But the Army of Two song, man, if that's their debut song, that is legit. That is a great freaking song. Like I was saying, that might be one of my favorite songs from them, just so far, of the series, just straight up, man. Like that was great. And Tobe, little worried at first. I think a lot of us were, but we actually see if he has the backing of someone like Skip and these others, right? Like he actually is the real deal. It seems like, and even though he puts you through the ringer, he's actually a pretty good producer and knows what he's doing. So that's good to see, and some more positive rep for Gus as a manager, right? So yeah, I like this episode all around, and what they're doing, it like the multiple plot points they're hitting on, and the progression still of Carole and Tuesday as a group, but also what they're going through in their individual lives. I like it, man. I really do. So yeah, really liked what we had with this episode. Like I said, let me know what you guys thought of it. If you did enjoy the reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.